We're going to begin with a sudden burst of very bad weather here in the Northeast. A whole summer's worth of rain dropped in just a few hours. That's so fun, wiping out the roads here in New York City. It was bad. Millions from Pennsylvania to New Hampshire were left in the path of dangerous flooding. Officials said a young woman was killed by the flooding north of New York City, and there are others who are still unaccounted for at this hour. Errol Barnett is in West Point, New York. That's one of the hardest hit areas. Errol, good morning. What can you tell us?
Hey there, Gayle. Good morning to you. Look behind me at one of the hardest hit areas within New York. This is what's left of Route 218. We're just north of West Point, next to the Hudson River, and the underground drainage pipe had been completely pulled away by the force of the water, as well as the mud and the asphalt, the metal railing along this road as well. Behind me, you can still hear the sound of the water rushing down this cliff. Below where we are, earth-moving machines trying to clean things up. Governor Kathy Hochul has already issued a state of emergency for this and other counties. Truly, the water moved so swiftly last night, it instantly turned roads into rivers.
Oh my God!
Floodwaters rushed through the streets of Highland Falls, New York Sunday after torrential downpours dumped at least 8 inches of rain in the area. Neighborhood blocks turning into rivers. Further south, flooding left these rows of cars in Stony Point partially submerged. First responders rescuing dozens of people by boat. Similar scenes played out across the Northeast. Roads and bridges buckling under the weight of water in Norfolk, Connecticut.
The bridge on our property, it's basically floating on the water right now. If it comes up, I don't know, 3 or 4 more inches, the bridge will be gone.
Outside Philadelphia, this driver was rescued after being stranded on a washed-out road. Back in upstate New York, rail lines weren't spared either. Water, mud, and fallen trees have left train tracks either submerged or impassable, disrupting hundreds of thousands of commuters' trek into New York City this morning. Now, at this moment, officials are still warning residents to stay indoors. And I have to tell you, it was treacherous as we even tried to make our way to this location with all of the fallen rocks that are on some of the roads here. Governor Hochul said the amount of water that came down was extraordinary. And she says to our WCBS radio that there are more missing individuals here in Orange County. Nate?
Errol, thank you.